So this week, so greetings, welcome everybody to another episode of the Wound Dress Journey. Here we are, getting close to the end of July, and so by now we've had about three, I think, at least three deliveries of our CSA boxes happening, and so things are going well. We're out of peas now. So the first couple boxes were we had quite a bit of peas in there, and so now peas are finished, and we're sort of in a little rut as we wait for beans to come. But still, you can always find interesting things. So this year we've provided broad beans or fava beans or soramame for the first time inside the box. We've grown them before, and we've made like kind of like that's also replicated in our own bodies. So, all right. So here we go. Here we go. Okay, well, it's coming and going, the internet, so it is. Oh, thank you very much. Yep, so here we go. And where are we now? So this week I was feeling, I don't know, every week is different, right? So I I wonder if I should tell you the story about the car. How can I tell it quickly? Because it's kind of a long story, but it was interesting. Let's just say there was construction, and so I'm trying. On his left, which would be passing me this way, he's like, what are you doing? Something or the other. Then, in addition, behind this car is another car who decided to follow, thinking, I don't know what they're thinking. So anyways, because I have my indicator, my blinker is on. What do you do with all that energy, right? Do you just shrug it off? Like, when you get home, do you just sort of bathe it off? Do you walk backwards inside your house to sort of, like get off that energy? Or does it even sit with them at all, is the question. You know what I mean? That was an interesting thing that happened this week. I'm still kind of thinking about it. I'm still kind of thinking about it. Anyways, but the theme for today, though, is that sky and earth reflected or replicated. It's the image that I use for that is the wild carrot, because it's a really beautiful plant. Depending on the timing when you look at it, but actually it doesn't depend on the timing. But it's a really beautiful plant, and actually one of the deliveries we did yesterday, Claire, she has beautiful wild carrot. It's like purple. The color of the flower is purple. I must ask her about that at some point, because it's really beautiful, and it's probably a little bit of a different variety than the garden variety wild carrot that we have out here. Which, by the way, is still quite beautiful in the picture that I took, because the clouds in the background are almost perfectly replicated in the flowers of the wild carrot itself. You know what I mean? There's no way, no matter what we say to this wild carrot, that it can possibly perceive itself to be out of place. You know what I mean? Not only is it just growing unasked, but in addition, it in its own self is replicating the sky and the earth, the grass that it's sitting on, and the clouds that it's sitting under. And that is the beauty of the wildness. Yes? All right. So here we go again. thank you very much. So I will have to upload this one because seems the stream isn't working at all, but that's okay. We'll get around to it and it won't be any problem at all. So what else do I need to say? So actually I don't need to say anything more. Good about doing it, and just in talking to some people, a few people, the response was okay, but quiet, right? So Tip Jar was out in front, and maybe not prominently displaced or whatever, but it was a 0 day in that sense, right? It was a 0 day. Although I did happen to acquire two new followers for this channel, and that happened at the end of that day. So I'm assuming that at some point during the day, somebody who was listening or who was watching or who saw my little sign ended up subscribing, and I think that's great. So thank you very much. Increase in subscribers. Now that didn't happen with me playing. But it's just, now that didn't happen with me playing, but it's just that it's the zero sum, right? Or it's not a total zero sum though, like I said, because I did gain a couple of followers, but subscribers. But that thing of just going out doing it, and sure, whatever, you may fail, or there may be nobody in the crowd or whatever, or something or the other, but you still carry on, right? not only with the belief in yourself, but with the belief in your art, and to a certain extent with the belief in the audience and the environment, you know. That was an important event, I think, that happened this week. So yes, it was. Yes, it was. And thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for participating in the live chat there. And I will upload this as soon as I can. This as soon as I can. And we'll see you next